Scott Cressman with Pioneer here, and I just want to encourage you farmers to get out into your cornfields this time of year. There's so much that you can see out there, and it really is a great time to evaluate some of the management decisions that we've made on our crop far before the combine ever hits the field. So what are the things that I look for out in cornfields this time of year? First off, I look at overall plant health. Okay, here you can see we've got a lot of green in the upper portion of the canopy. Lots of clean leaves, not very much disease here. That's awesome. Lower in the canopy, we can see that the leaves are starting to fire, so that the crop is partitioning nutrients to the ear. All right, so that's a good indication to tell us what have we done right with our nitrogen rate. The other thing that I like looking for is the amount of tip fill that we're seeing. No doubt, we're picking a pretty prime spot within the cornfield here. We want to show our corn varieties at their best. The final thing that I really look for is just overall husk cover appearance. This is a new 95-day product for Pioneer, 95-35, and it looks pristine. Some of the things that I look for with husk cover, I love seeing this sort of browning off, reallocating of nutrients from the husk. The blossoming of those leaves too, they're very thin. Compared to a neighboring 96-day product that's in our lineup, you can see there's still a lot of plant health hanging on to this husk cover. That's going to provide a moisture barrier that's going to impact how readily and how quick the grain moisture is going to move out from the grain as it starts into that kernel dry down. Finally, let's have a look at where our crop is at for a staging. Best way to do that, crack open an ear and look at the top portion. You want to find that starch line. So in terms of actual black layer, what you want to do is just pull back a kernel, scrape back that sort of connection point, and if you see that black layer, that physical barrier set up, that's an indication that it's reached physiological maturity, and it's just all downhill from there. Natural grain dry down in the field. The one thing that I would encourage you to look at is just the stalks and the overall plant health of the stalks. If we're seeing they're going a little bit weak, we're going to want to go after that crop as quickly as possible once it's reached physiological maturity, rather than leaving out in the field too late. Overall, things are looking pretty good this season. So the key takeaway is get out in the field, have a look, and assess some of those management strategies that you've implemented on your farm. And we look forward to a safe and productive fall.